All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akim out there who pushing this word with all truth and sincerity, and as well as to all you believers out there who believe in the gospel. And it's the brother Quara Abad from the GMS Houston camp. I want to go into another lesson. Man, shalom to the sister who tuning in, to who any brother, may tune into the lesson as we go on. But as you see from the title, it says, "What goes up must come down." You see, and that's a true statement. What goes up must come down. And which we know that as far as nigger culture, they'll say that for not as far as the saying, but when niggas get together, and guns involved, niggas will shoot their gun in the air, and what they say, yeah, a bullet will go up, but what? It gotta come down somewhere. And that's for anything. Physics, that's for anything. What you throw up in the air, save if it have, air or helium in the object, it's gonna continue to rise. But nevertheless, whatever you throw in the air that's not attached to anything, it's gonna come down. You see? It's gonna come down, man. And what I want to speak on in this lesson is that us seeing that's a true statement. In this world, what's one thing in these latter days that's prophesied to go up? What's one thing that's or should I say, yeah, I'm gonna say thing because it's people, but what's one thing, right, that's prophesied to go up in these latter days, man? And that's the elect. You see? That's the elect. That will be the only individuals who will have an opportunity when all hell breaking loose. Look, Leviathan will be on the scene, missiles go be falling, shit, fighter jets go be falling out the sky. Right? The worst time in world history, only a select group of people will go up and escape the destruction that's coming to this place, man. Escape the terrorists that's about to consume this place. And that's the elect, man. The elect will be beamed up in those chariots. That's like the scripture saying, Peter, we're going to be scarcely saved. Because when those missiles falling, at the last second, the Lord will beam up his elect. But the point is, as the saying goes, what goes up must come down. So if the elect go get beamed up into chariots, right, which the world knows as UFOs, from the concrete of America or wherever brothers and sisters scattered at, right? The elect will get beamed up into this chariot, meet Yahweh Shai in the air, finally see the Lord, finally see everybody, brothers who y'all been watching, on the videos, brothers and apostles and elders who we always want to meet. We're going to finally see everybody, have that big family reunion, that crowning ceremony. Yahweh Shai going to talk to us about what he got to talk to us about, show us many wonderful things, and then eventually, guess what? We must come down. We ain't going to be in the air forever. We ain't going to be in a chariot sipping yayan with Yahweh Shai just forever, man. The elect will eventually come down. And this time, it ain't in the same bodies we went up there in. And again, when we say we hope that we're that number, but the elect go in the chariots with these chains of darkness, these weak bodies, and go come down in angelic bodies, man. Go come down in extraterrestrial bodies. You see, and rule the earth. Look, I'm gonna get into the scriptures, but look, went up into the chariot, not having a lick of authority in the earth, and these weak bodies went up into the chariot, not owning nothing, right? Not owning nothing, not nothing. But then when we come out the chariot, we gonna own everything. We gonna rule the world, man, just that quick. You see, so let's hop into it. And again, you see from the title, what goes up must come down, man. So the elect will get beamed up, but guess what? They gonna come down and rule the world from that point on. But let me go ahead and share my screen, and we're gonna hop into these precepts. Real quick. Let's start with this 2nd Ezra 13. Let's get the GNT version. Now I want to start here because this is a dream that Ezra's got of Yahweh Shai coming. Right? Now, In his dream, Ezra's got a vision of Yahweh coming back during World War III. During World War III. And Ezra seen Yahweh easily destroy these heathens, destroy these nations' army. But then once he got busy in World War III, he won that. Yahweh he gonna begin to save his people. You see? Let's get it real quick. This is Second Ezra's chapter. Let's see, chapter 13, and it's the GNT version. Second Ezra 13 and verse 49 in the GNT. It says, "When the time comes for my son," right? It's the Most High speaking. Who's the son? Yahweh. It says, "When the time comes for my son to destroy the crowd that has gathered from every nation," right? World war. He will, it says, "When the time has come for my son to destroy the crowd that has gathered from every nation." So once Yahweh come back and he win World War III, he destroy all these nations, armies. What he gonna do next? It says next, he will protect his people who are left. Let's read that again. It says Yahweh, once he destroy the nations, he gonna protect his people that are left. Man, he gonna go and proceed to save the elect. Let's read it. Let's read it in the KJV. That's the verse. That's the translation I wanted. The second Ezra 13 and 51. No, 49. It says, "Now when he destroyeth," talking about Yahweh, "now when he destroyeth the multitude of the nations that are gathered together, he shall defend his people. He shall defend his people that remain." So once Yahweh, when he go beam up the, no, he gonna proceed to go en route to beam up the elect. And we're gonna get that next. Once he win World War III, he gonna now proceed to send out his angels en route to come save the elect. Because I mind you, at this point in time, missiles gonna be in the air. It says, "And then shall he show them great wonders." And when you think those great wonders go come, when we in the chariot, when we go up thither. So it say, "How shall I go win World War III and and proceed to come save his elect?" And from that point on, it says he's gonna show us many great wonders. Hey, hold on real quick. I can hold on. It's like it. Children waking up and shit. But right, Yahweh shall go win World War III, and once he win, him and his angels go en route throughout the earth and beam up the elect. And then in Second Ezra 13, it says, "And once we get beamed up, he gonna show us many great wonders." So man, who knows what we gonna see in that chariot once we die? But the point is, we gonna have to go up eventually. Let's read this real quick. I just want to get that first to show once Yahweh crack those clouds, he going to war first and foremost. The Lord going to war, he gonna get busy first. Then once World War III over with and he win that, now he come and get us. And that's what a coming up hither process come in at, man. What goes up? Real quick, this is Matthew chapter 24 and 27. It says, "For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shine." Now, mind you, this is Yahweh speaking. So he says, "For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." So this back up what we read in Second Ezra. Because where will World War III be held? In the east, right? Roughly, you know, giving it a location, the deserts of Arabia, man. Right? But in the east. So Yahweh is saying, when I come, when I make my appearance, just like the sun or lightning shine out the east and then shine unto the west, that's how I'm going to pull up. When I come from the heavens, from the right-hand side of my Father, I'm going to come. I'm going to make my appearance in the east, while all these nations going to be going to war. I'm going to win that. Then I'm going to make my way over there to America. That's what he's saying. Then I'm going to make my way over there to America. Then he going to proceed to come gather his elect. The Lord telling us himself how he going to arrive. Let's read it again. Matthew 24 and 27. "For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." Verse 29. "And immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give a light, and the stars shall fall from heaven." So at this time, Yahweh Shai go come, his glory gonna overshadow the sun and the moon, and it says, and the stars shall fall from heaven. What is that? That's missiles falling. And the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Even the elites gonna be scared. It says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven. What's the clouds? Those UFOs, the chariots. So once the Lord win World War III, guess what? Everybody go see him riding in style to come get his people. It says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory, right? Making his way to the east, to the west, to America. It says, and what he gonna do? And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So you see, Yahweh shine his angels. Once they win World War III, they're gonna proceed to go all over the earth and gather the elect. Now we know Yahweh Shai gonna have a big chariot, right? So here's pretty much, gonna gather all the elect. We're gonna be in his chariot. You see? But we're gonna get gathered. Now the point is, people will ask, well, how will people on earth be gathered by angels in UFOs in chariots? Right? We're gonna get beamed up. That's the point. We're gonna get beamed up, man. That's what we believe. And it's also in the scriptures. We're gonna get beamed up. Let's get this first. This is Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 20. Isaiah 26 and 20 says, come, my people. Who is that? The elect. It says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers. What's the chambers? The chariots. It says, and shut thy doors about thee, and hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Just like Noah, when that rain came, that flood, he hid himself in the ark. And he was in there until the indignation overpassed, and what he came out. So that's the same thing the Lord telling us right here. When his last destruction come, these missiles, he gonna say, Isaiah 26 and 20, come my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee, and hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. So eventually we're gonna have to come down after the indignation passed. But to prove this at the time of Yahweh Shai, because the next verse says, for behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. So at the time Yahweh Shai coming, that's the time the elect will go into those chariots, being spared from the destruction that's coming. Beamed up, man. It says the earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain. But let's get Revelation 11 real quick. This is go actually mention us going up, getting beamed up, ascending into heaven. That's how we go into the chariots. That's how the angels gonna gather us. We're gonna have to literally get elevated from wearing Jordan's own concrete to wearing the new kingdom slippers or whatever it be in UFOs, man. You see, in the twinkling of an eye, somebody got to go up. Let's read this Revelation 11 and 11. It says, and after 3 days, so after the time when we came over here, because when you go to verse 8, it says that we were spiritually dead in America, right? Not knowing who we were. But after roughly 350 years that the Lord raised up Elder Abba Bivens, it says, Revelation 11 and 11, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. And that's what we had now. We got this truth back. The spirit of life entered into us. So seeing now that we have the truth back and the spirit is back in us, what should we be looking forward to now? It says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. So this was coming next. This is what we're looking forward to. Verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. The same thing we just read in Isaiah 26. Come, my people, enter into these chariots. But hurry up, right? Because the missiles falling. Remember, the Lord said we will be scarcely saved. So it's saying the same thing right here in Revelation 11. And they heard a great voice, who's the day? The elect. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And what's going to happen? And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. So the elect gonna get literally beamed up beamed up into a chariot, a UFO. And it said, even our enemies gonna watch us. That's Second Ezra, the fifth chapter. Wisdom of Solomon, the fifth chapter. How they gonna be shocked and amazed by our salvation. Who would ever thought that niggas and Mexicans, so on and so forth, will be getting beamed up in the UFOs for their salvation at the end of the world when everybody else getting judged? Who would have ever thought? But it's true. You see, it's true. And I mind you, what goes up gotta come down. Let's finish this. Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. So once Yahushua said, come up hither in the Hebrew tongue, it says they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, was literally raised up. Literally raised up, and their enemies beheld them. Let me get this real quick because I thought about it. Then I get how we gonna come down. We're gonna be raised up, man, and change. We're gonna be changed. Look, we ain't just raising up into these bodies either. We're gonna be changed into completely new bodies, extraterrestrials. Real quick, 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. Now, this I say, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Neither doeth corruption inherit incorruption, right? So we can't go into the chariot with these bodies. You see? It says, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised, right? Raised, incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Come on. So in a twinkling of an eye, it's going to be quick. In one moment, you think a missile about to tap dance on your forehead, and you blink, and you in a UFO. You see? But we gonna be changed. We gonna be made perfect, man. Eternals from this point on. So once we go in that chariot, we not gonna be the same people. And I mind you, it said our enemies gonna behold us going into the UFOs. Now, before we continue, before we get us coming down, it's a point to make, because remember, when we go into this chariot from this point on, and Shalom to all Akim Akwath who may be tuning in, Yahbashim al Shai Brakatah, but this is a point I like to make, because when those missiles hit and the elect get beamed up, everybody on the earth won't be dead at this point in time. What proved that? Revelation 18, it says, once America destroyed, the other nations gonna be looking and in awe and in fear for America destruction. So it's gonna be people all over the world still. Now, those people will see the elect get beamed up as well, whether on TV, satellites, because I'm sure it's gonna be streaming somewhere. Hey, you say the the revolution will be televised. You don't think that the coming of the Son of the Lord gonna be televised, right? But the point is, when we go up into those chariots, we ain't gonna be on the same time as the people in the world. This is what I mean. They still gonna be on 60-second minutes, 60-minute hours. They still gonna be on this time in these bodies, in this atmosphere, in this life. When we go up into the chariots, we ain't gonna be on that time no more. Now, one day to us gonna be as 1,000 years, just like the Most High Yahweh Shai. This is the point I make. If we go up into those chariots, Yahweh Shai go talk to us. We're gonna have a crowning ceremony. I'm sure we're gonna drink with the Lord for the first time. We're gonna chill, we're gonna kick it, man. You see? Who knows how long we gonna be up there? Because I mind you, one day to us gonna be as 1,000 years now. So who know how long we gonna really be up there? And to the world, hold on real quick. You see? Ain't no telling how long we gonna be up there, but to the earth, they still gonna be on a regular 60-second minutes. So we might be up there what feel like to us for a day. But to them, it might be like they looking up in the sky, they seeing chariots in the sky for 2 months, 3 months. Who knows? I mind you, they ain't gonna be on the same time as us. Look, they gonna be in bunkers at this time. Because look, America gonna be destroyed, Israel gonna be destroyed, certain parts of the earth gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be a nuclear radiation in the earth. You see what I'm saying? So people gonna be in bunkers, the elites gonna be in bunkers. I'm sure they got satellites to have TVs to see what's going on in the outside world. The point is, at this time, after American destruction, chariots just go be in the air. Look, just in the air. Yahweh Shai chariot, the angels chariots just floating. We go be in the UFO, getting crowned, talking, praising the Lord, call Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai. You see? And these people on earth, they just gonna be knowing, look, UFOs in the sky ain't knowing what's gonna come out there, when they gonna come out there, what they gonna do when they come out there. And the big man I seen on the chariot, where he at? Talking about Yahweh Shai. You see Yahweh Shai. So think about all these things. It ain't just that we gonna be going in the chariot and look, that's it, that's all. Hold on. But so you see, so we will be in the air, people still gonna be on the earth. And they ain't gonna know when we gonna come down, what we gonna do when we come down. But that's the excitement about it. Shit, we don't even really know all the half, but we know it's gonna happen. You see, we know it's gonna happen. Let me get this. I just started this because I got how the elect will get beamed up at the coming of Yahweh Shai. Now let's get us coming down. It's Revelation 21. Real quick, this Revelation 21. Because again, what goes up must come down, even the elect. This Revelation 21, it says, now this after America destroyed, after the elect got saved. It says, Revelation 21 and 1, and I saw a new heaven, right? A new rulership. Now, at this point, Jacob is the beginning of the world because Esau is done. At this point, the new heaven, that's Jacob blessing of authority over the whole earth. Now that go be established now. So it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. And even that, yes, it's gonna be refreshed, but even now, we ain't gonna have a brand new earth, but it's gonna have a new geographical outlook. Just like when a flood came, because it was Pangea, when a flood came, it looked different. So how much more when missiles hit? You see? So it says, and I saw a new heaven, a new rulership, and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Now check this out. And it's the Apostle John getting a vision. It says, verse 21, Revelation 21 and 2. And I, John, saw the holy city. Now remember, he was on the Isle of Patmos getting visions and dreams. So what he seen in his dream, he actually seen, but it got a meaning to it. So let's read it. It says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven. Let's stop right there. I was about to read the rest, but if we read the rest, it's going to give, the point is going to tell us who is this talking about. But John said he's seen a city coming down out of heaven. Now, is this actually talking about the kingdom of heaven? No, it can't be, because Yahweh Shai said this. John, yes. Now look, he actually seen a city in his vision or what the Lord gave him, but the city ain't gonna be a literal city when it happened. It meant something. We're gonna see who the city is symbolic for. But just to prove that in real time, not John dream, but in real time, it can't be a physical, literal kingdom of heaven for the Israelites floating down the sky. Let's get what Yahweh Shai said. Is Luke 17 and verse 20. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of the Most High should come, right? That city, right? He answered them and said, the kingdom of the Most High come not with observation. You ain't gonna see it coming. Neither shall they say, lo here or lo there. For behold, the kingdom of the Most High is within you. So from Yahweh Shai, it ain't gonna be a literal descending from the city and it find a spot in the earth and land. So that can't be what John, now that's what he's seeing, but that can't be the interpretation of it. Let's go back to it. Because Yahweh Shai said a literal city won't float down. The literal kingdom won't float down. So what John seen couldn't have been a literal kingdom. Revelation 21 again. Let's start at 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, and the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there were no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Who's the Lord's wife? The elect, man. That's the Lord bride. That's who is coming down. That's the Lord bride, the elect. You see? You see? That's who coming down from that chariot. And now people will say, well, it said a city. A people can't be a city. Yeah, it can. Let's get this real quick. Because in the kingdom, the heathens even go refer to it as the city of the Lord. So a people can be referred to as a city, just to prove that as well. Real quick though, this is Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 14. Not 6, Isaiah 60 and 14. Isaiah chapter 60 and 14, it says, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee. So these the heathens in the kingdom once we descend. It says, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee. So this is what people gonna call the Israelites. And they shall call thee the city of Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. So we can, as people, be referred to as a city. So when we go back to this in Revelation 21, again, after the elect got beamed up, John see a new Jerusalem coming down, right? This is the new Israel coming down. New bodies, right? A new memorial for the Lord coming down. This the elect coming out the chariots, man. Descending after they ascended. Prepared. Look, now they prepared as the perfect bride for Yahweh Shai, because now the laws gonna be in us. We're gonna have new bodies. Brothers gonna be super handsome. Sisters gonna be super beautiful. When I'm saying super for lack of better words, I don't know the Hebrew kingdom word for super yet. You see? Or whatever it may be. But we gonna be on point. Everybody gonna be on point. And we gonna come down perfectly prepared for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. So much so, look, we gonna be sparkling. Right, so much so, John had to liken it unto stones. We gonna be shining, clothes, all that. Come on, man. Let's read this again. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, right? Because we was with Yahweh Shai, and we will be coming down from the chariot, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Telling you, it's a people coming down. Because the bride, that's the people prepared for her husband. They ain't talking about no physical city, man. That's the people coming down. So again, what goes up? The elect going up, and guess what will come down? The elect will come down. And I'm gonna read verse 3 because it's gonna prove his people. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. He will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High shall be with them, and he shall be their God. Now I'm gonna jump down just to show because when you read this chapter, although we read it, the 12 gates on each side, and it give the sense of different stones and precious stones that's on this gate, but really that's all symbolic for the elect coming out the chariots, man. And it gave the measurements of it, and check it out, verse 17, and he measured the wall thereof of the city that's coming down. This is what it measured, 144 cubits, according to the measure of a man that is of the angel. So the measurement of the building that came down was 144 cubits, which is the measurement of a man, as it says. The elect coming down out the chariot, man. But this the thing, when we come out, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? You see, we go reign on the earth from that point on. We're gonna rule these heathens, like the scriptures say, with a rod of iron. Everything will be under subjection under these new gods in the earth. Look, we go get beamed up as slaves, right? Niggas and Mexicans. We was beamed up as the lowly of the earth. We go come down as the gods of the earth, man. That's a true statement. It's written. We reading it. We reading our reality. But real quick, when we come down, what's gonna happen? Revelation 5 and 9. And they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain, talking about Yahweh Shai, and has redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred, tongue, people, and nation, and has made us unto our God kings and priests. That's another thing. We go come out these chariots, not being a nigga, but we gonna be a king. Look, not a king. Now we was kings, but we gonna be kings again, man. We gonna be Malakim again. Not we gonna go up as kings. We gonna go up as we was kings. You see? And we gonna come down as we the Malachi, man. So it says, and has made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. So we coming down, and you going to that word reign, it says to hold royal office. So we go come down to rule the earth. We ain't gonna come down to just play with people, man. Hey boy. We don't come down and just play with people, you see? And hopscotch, and Tussie. No, man. We go come down and set up order in the earth. Remember, we got 1,000 years to put this earth back in its proper order. We ain't just gonna snap our fingers and then poof the kingdom of heaven and we laughing and living. No, man, we have to get these heathens, come down. That's what scriptures say. Come down, have these heathens go, what it is, continual employment in Ezekiel 39. I ain't gonna get it out, about to get it. I ain't gonna get it. But in Ezekiel 39, it says, once we come down, we're going to get these nations, and I'm going to get it, fuck it, and have them in continual employment. You see? Continual employment, man. They're going to go get the dead bodies that was buried from World War III, so on and so forth. Real quick, Ezekiel 39 and 14. I'm going to get straight to the point. Ezekiel 39 and 13. Yeah, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renown the day that I shall be glorified, saith the Lord. And they shall sever out men, who's the day the Israelites. So we're going to get men. Once we come down and set up order, it says, and they shall sever out men of continual employment. Past, just like us. We continue employment now. Passing, hey, look, I ain't going to give them no PTO days. It says, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months shall they search. So we go literally come out the chariots. Look, we gonna go search those bunkers. You see, brothers, Yahushua go send orders. Look, AI, you go search that bunker. You go to England, you go get the Rothschilds. You go down there, I got one down there. This is the things we gonna be doing when we come out them chariots, man. Let me see. The scriptures say hunters. No, what I'm thinking about. Seek and search out rocks. Let me see if I can find this. And I want it down. I know it's one. If a brother know where it's at, I think it's in Revelation. How we gonna go search and seek them out the rocks. Hold on. Oh, and I know it's Jeremiah 16 too. How it said, how the Lord sent. Now He's sending fishers, which we fishers, but then He go send hunters, which we ain't gotta get it. We ain't gotta get it. I'm just kind of mentioning some of the things that we gonna do when we come out in chariots. We gonna go gather these elites out they bunkers. You see, and wherever they at hiding, somebody let go grab up the rebels out the world. In 2nd Ezra 13, said we gonna be bringing people to Yahushua, right? Bound in chains, gathering people in chains, so on and so forth. These are the things we're gonna do when we descend from the chariot. Crowns on us, new bodies, so on and so forth. And most of all, we just gonna take over the world. Let's get that. And everybody really gonna fear, man. People gonna fear. Let's get this in Daniel 7 real quick. And I want it down. But this Daniel chapter 7. This Daniel 7 and verse. Let me see where I'm gonna start at. Let's get this. This Daniel 7 and 15. Now, when you go into this, Daniel had a dream of all the heathens, the heathen rulerships that was going to be starting at Babylon, that was going to lead all the way up until Yahushua coming. Now, when Daniel seen this, he wanted to know what's the point of all this. And the angel go tell him, Daniel 7 and 15. Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body. I'm going to read this in the NLT. I like it better. This Daniel 7 and 15 and 7 and 15 in the NLT. It says, I, Daniel, was troubled by all I had seen when he seen those 4 beasts, right? Babylon, Persian, Medes, Greeks, and the Romans. And then eventually America coming back as a revised Roman Empire. So it says, and my visions terrified me. So I approached one of them standing beside the throne and asked him what it all meant. And he explained to me like this: these 4 huge beasts represent 4 kingdoms that will arise from the earth. So these 4 kingdoms gonna be 4 heathens that's gonna rule the earth. But at the end of the day, it says, but in the end. So although the Lord gave these heathens rulerships, although we've been heavily oppressed, right, suffering as a people, it says, but in the end, the holy people of the Most High will be given the kingdom and they shall rule forever. You see? We go come down. Now I'm gonna go to the KJV because I like it better. It hit harder. It said we gonna take the kingdom. We gonna take the kingdom. We gonna come out the chairs and we gonna take this earth, man. Starting with Yahweh Shai first and foremost. Again, we ain't gonna come down from them chariots and play with nobody. We gonna feel played. Look, when we come down from them chariots, we gonna feel played, man. We ain't gonna have it on our mind. Oh, I'm about to go find me some hoes. I'm about to stunt with my new body. I'm about to show I can, do a backflip in the air and flip and fly. No, we gonna be mad as hell. One, we gonna probably see what they did to Yahweh Shai. We probably gonna see the body, who knows, but we gonna feel play. We gonna know everything that they done to us, all reincarnations that they did to us. Shit, the bullshit Esau had us eating, so on and so forth. Everything go come to mind. We go know everything. So we go come, and I mind you, at this point in time, the Lord gonna put his anger on us. So we go come out the chariot mad as fuck. Excuse me, my language, but the saints of the Most High, Daniel 7 and 18, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. Then we gonna be thinking about all what these heathens done to us out of all these captivities. We gonna feel played, man. It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Verse 25. I'm gonna jump down because this is going into America and Esau. And he shall speak great words against the Most High and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, which that's now, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and a dividing of times. So we still in this time. But what's the point? It says, but the judgment shall sit. So what's written in this book gotta happen. Although Esau ruling, guess what? Us ruling gotta happen. Although we're in captivity, Esau gotta fall. The judgment gotta sit. It says, but the judgment shall sit, and they, who's the they, the Israelites, and they shall take away his dominion and to consume and to destroy it unto the end. So once Esau kingdom is done and he become the end of the world, what's next? It says, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven. What's under the heaven? On earth. It says, in the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him, man. So once we come down, guess what? Everybody go serve and obey us, and really they go be scared of us. Remember in Deuteronomy 28, we know 15 through 60 is the curses. But what's the blessings though? Because we gonna get 1 through 14 when we come out them chariots. And look, once those people see us coming out them chariots in them new bodies, pissed off and mad, they're gonna have fear into their heart, man. Let's get this real quick. This Deuteronomy 28. And so look, when we read Deuteronomy 28, like Elder Yatazak be saying in Dallas, don't just go to the curses. Look, go to them blessings. That's the comfort. But when these people see us coming out those chariots and change, no more niggas and the Mexicans, because it said our enemies gonna see us go in there. So some of those enemies who see us go in there, they might still be alive to see those same people come out in new bodies, upgraded, man. Let's get this though, because they're gonna be scared of that. This this Deuteronomy chapter 28. What am I looking for? Deuteronomy 28. Okay, and 10. Let's start at 10. I'm gonna start at 9. Deuteronomy 28, 9. It says, the Lord shall establish thee a holy people unto himself. And this gonna be in the kingdom, as he have sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments unto Yahweh thy powers and walk in his ways, which it ain't gonna have to be an if in the kingdom, we gonna do it. So therefore we will be established a holy people. But this what else too, since we will be keeping the laws perfectly. Verse 10. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahweh. So when we come out those chariots, people will be looking up in amazement and awe. Once they see us face to face, once we up close and personal, once they see the authority we got, the perfection we in, that we are the Lord's chosen people, what it say? And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahweh, and they shall be afraid of thee. Come on, man. They gonna be afraid of us because it ain't the same nigga you seen going in that chariot. It ain't the same Mexican Lil Jose, your grass cutter you seen going in that chariot. Not this big Jose, not this big Jose coming down, man. You see? Not the little one, big one. But we gonna be changed. And I mind you, it ain't just gonna be us. We gonna have Yahweh Shai with us too. That's a whole different story. We gonna be having Yahweh Shai with us too, man. And look, and the angels. And the angels. But it says, and the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahweh, and they shall be afraid of thee. And one translation said they will be in awe of us. They gonna be in awe of us, man. Because look, they still gonna be in these regular bodies. We gonna be changed. NLT. Then all the nations of the world will see that you are people claimed by Yahweh, and they will stand in awe of you. Mouth open. We got to tell them, pick your lip up off the ground. You see, we could be talking shit to them. We could, hey, because look, Esau was, let's end it. I'm going to end it with this. Esau was proud, these heathens was proud in their blessing. You don't think we going to be boastful in our blessing? Shit, we going to rub it in. You better believe we going to rub it in. Shit, we rubbing it in now and we still in captivity. We rubbing it in just talking about the things that's to come. How much more when we actually live in it? Matter of fact, the scripture's gonna say we're gonna brag, we're gonna boast, we're gonna talk our shit, man. Let's get this. Now, mind you, Isaiah 60 and 61 is the kingdom. So what we reading right here, the context of it is the kingdom of heaven. Because when you go into it, it says, let's read it. Isaiah 61 and 4, and they shall build the old waste, and they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities and the desolation of many generations. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks. So heathens, they will be in our fields doing our dirty work. It says, and the sons of aliens shall be your plowmen and vine dressers, right? Picking cotton. You see? The tables gonna be turned. It says, verse 6, but ye, so us as Israelites, it says, but ye shall be named the priests of Yahweh, and men shall call you the ministers of our God. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. So, yes, we're gonna be talking shit, right? Because look, it says in their glory, in the heathens' glory, we in their glory now, but we boasting ourselves. We talking shit about what we gonna do to them, and we still they slaves right now. You feel me? But the point is gonna be a separation between us and them. Now I'm gonna get to the point. It says, verse 9, and their seed, what seed? The Israelites, and their seed shall be known among the Gentiles. So all people gonna clearly know that's an Israelite right there. When they see our little infant children, they're gonna bow our little infant children, man. What's going up there go come down in a completely different form, man. We gonna go up as um uh, mortals, come down as immortals. You see? We're gonna go up as terrestrial, we're gonna come down as extraterrestrial, man. Half celestial, half terrestrial. That's how the Lord gonna have us coming. That's the people of the Most High. That's a true monument. Now we're gonna be able to fully represent our power in the earth. You see? And the heathens gonna see that, man. It says, let's finish this and I end it. This Isaiah 61 and 9. And their seed, talking about the Israelites, and their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. And all that see them shall acknowledge them that they are the seed which Yahweh have blessed. Woo! Come on, man. I wanna get another translation there. I want to see. But it says, once we get in the kingdom, everybody gonna see us. All heathens gonna see us and know that we blessed the Lord. Know that the Most High chose us. What's that saying? What's that saying? Or what's that showing? It can't be salvation for everybody because it's gonna be a complete difference between the Israelites and everybody else. So it's not the same salvation. Hey, in Luke 16, with the parable of the rich man and Lazarus, it's gonna be a great gulf fix between the heathens and us. Impossible for a heathen to live like an Israelite, and impossible for an Israelite to live like a fucking low-life heathen again, man. You see? Isaiah 69:1 NLT, their descendants will be recognized and honored among the nations, and everyone will realize that they are a people Yahweh have blessed, man. And that's when we descend. You see? That's when we descend, man. So look, those who ascend go descend with glory. We gonna go up. Matter of fact, speaking of glory, we gonna go up in shame. We gonna come down in glory. You know, we gonna go out in style, man. This is I know I said that was the last one, but this is Zephaniah 3:18. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly. What's the solemn assembly? When Yahweh Shai come, the wedding ceremony. Who are of thee, right? Who are of Israelites, to whom the reproach of it was a burden, right? We suffering now. It says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee. I will save her that halteth. I will gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame, man. So the same lands we have been put to shame in captivity, down here, once we go up and come back down here, we're gonna be the famous ones of these lands, man. We're gonna be the rulers of these same lands who was put to death in. We're gonna be the authorities over the same people who had authority over us once we come down. It says, and at that time I will bring you again, even in the time I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, said Yahweh, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You see? So I ended right there. But again, this is what we got. This is what we got coming. We ain't just, reading like it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We just waiting on a day for missiles to fall. You see, for missiles to fall and Yahweh Shai to say, come up here. And then after that, what we read will take place. It will take place, man. You see? We're gonna go up as slaves, come down as gods, man. I might put that in the title. We're going up as slaves, coming down as gods. What goes up must come down. You see, but I'm gonna end it right there, Lord. Willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akim out there who pushing this word with truth and sincerity, and as well as to all you believers out there who believe in on the gospel. And keep fighting, keep pushing. We're almost out of here. And with that, shalom.